Welcome to the next session, children. Namaste. Today we are going to discuss few more problems in exercise 1.1. Welcome to session 4. Okay. Now, in the last session, I have given you some homework. Find the HCF of the following numbers: 135, 225 and 196 and 38,220. 867 and 255. Let us first discuss the homework sums before we actually work out the other problems. Okay, ready? Now let us take the first sum. Now of these two numbers, 135 is the smaller number. We are going to do as usual. So 135 divides one time and then the remainder is 90. So once again you check the remainder, and 135 divides it only once, 45. Now this 45 has to divide 90. It divides two times. So the HCF of the two numbers is HCF is equal to 45. The same thing has to be presented in the Euclid's division lemma format. How do we do that? 225 is equal to 135 multiplied by 1 time plus 90, and then this 135 has to be divided by 90 into only one time. When you are writing this, you please be very careful. The first number corresponds to the divisor. The second number here corresponds to the quotient. So always maintain the same format. Okay. Now we have to divide this 90, 45 multiplied by this. So you will get the HCF is equal to 45. So it has to be written like this. Okay. Now this is the base. You have learnt in your earlier class. So one or two times, nothing wrong in working out and rewriting it like that. But after some time, you will get enough practice and straight away you should go for this format straight away. If you are not sure about the division, you can work out in the rough column. Okay, you can do the working in the rough column, and then the main column you can show only this. It's only to understand this how it is, to show I have worked out here. But after some time you get enough practice. After that you can do the same division in the rough column and present only the lemma statements here. That's enough. This is the second sum. 196 is a smaller number. 38,220 is the bigger number. So we have to divide the bigger number by the smaller number. Obviously we can divide one time, and so on subtraction you will get 8 here, and then once again you check. Okay, now you bring that 2. You have to find out how many number of times you can divide this. Maybe 9 times, 8 times. We can just check. 196 into 8 is equal to, so we can divide one more time. Okay, so we can divide. Now 9 6 are 54, 81 plus 5 gives you 86. So 176. Once again you check. 6 9s are 54, 5, 81 plus 5, 86, 9 1s are 9 plus 8, 17. So we are able to divide 1 9 here, 9 here. So 1 7 6 4. On subtracting you will get 98 here. Once again you check your answer. Yes. Then you have to bring that 0 down. Now how many times we can divide? Maybe 4 times, 5 times. Let us try. It is 196 multiplied by 5. What do you get? 9. So we are able to divide by 5 times. The answer is The remainder is 0. Therefore, this is the divisor which has made this division with the remainder 0. Therefore, 196 itself is the HCF of 196 is the HCF of the two numbers. So, how do we represent it? 38220 is equal to 196 divisor multiplied by 195 plus 0. So, this is how you should present it. Being a large number, many of you would have thought that it's going to be a very lengthy sum. But 38,220 is a multiple of 196, or 196 is the factor of 38,220. We are able to get the answer in just one step. And again we have produced the answer in the Euclid's division lemma form. So we'll move on to the third subdivision. 255 and 867. Obviously 255 has to divide 867. We should just check how many times we can divide. I think, can we do it by 3 times? Let us try. 3 5s are 15, and then 75 plus 1 gives you 76. On subtracting, you will get 102 as the remainder, and 255, it is 2 times we can divide. 2 zeros, 2 2s are 4 and 2, and now we will get 51, correct? Now 51 has to divide 102. Obviously it divides 2 times, therefore the divisor 51 is taken to be the HCF, is equal to 51. That is your answer. Now how to present it in the Euclid's division lemma format? 867 is going to be divided by 255 in 3 times, and 102 is the remainder, and then 255 is going to be divided by 102 2 times, and 51 is the remainder, and then this 102 is going to be divided by 51 2 times, and you will get the remainder 0. Therefore, the HCF of these two numbers is 51. You can finish it like that. Following the last 2 sums are 3 sums that we did in the first question. We will be doing an application sum. Okay. This is the application sum for HCF. Okay. Now, an army contingent of 16 members is to march behind an army band of 32 members in a parade. The 2 groups are to march in the same number of columns. What is the maximum number of columns in which they can march? It's a very simple practical observation and application sum. Okay. If we had seen the army band marching, the columns will be the same. The rows can be many, but the columns will be the same. The number of columns with which we are going to arrange the men, okay, should be a number which is suitable for 32 and also 616, and it should be the highest possible number. So when we analyze this very closely, we can find out the required number is nothing but the HCF of 32 and 616. Clear? So if you see, the columns will be the same and they will be marching in the concerned group. Correct? So how do we fix the number of columns? Only by taking the HCF of the 2. Is it clear? Now HCF of 2 numbers 616 and 32, same, the procedure is the same. So how will you do? The first you start with the statement. The required number of columns is the HCF of 616 and 32. Okay, so Now we have to find the HCF of 616 and 32. If you are comfortable, you do it in the rough column, the continued division, and then write the lemma statements. Suppose if you feel that you need some more practice, nothing wrong, you work it out and then present the answer in the required format. Now let us attempt to find the HCF of 616. Obviously 32 has to divide 616. Let us see how many number of times. One time first, so it is 29, and 6 comes here. 8 times 256, and 9 times I think we can try. 9 2s are 18, 9 3s are 27 plus 1 28. How do you know it is 9 times or 6 times or 7 times? That is only by trial and error. So these are all division sum that you did in your earlier classes. In case if you are not thorough, you just work it out in the rough column and find out how many times this can be divided. Okay, there is no specific methods to find out. It has to come by trial and error only. Okay, so on subtraction we get 8, and then 32 4 times it will divide, so it is 0. Obviously 8 is the HCF. Now HCF is equal to 8. Now how to present the answer? That's very important. 616 is equal to 32 into 19 plus how many? What is the remainder? 8 remainder, isn't it? Now this 32 is divided by 8 4 times and 0 remainder. Obviously 8 is the HCF. Now here the question is not the HCF. The question is not asked as find the HCF. So how many number of columns these men have to be arranged is the question. So you have to present the answer statement as, therefore the army men can be arranged, or the contingent whatever it is can be arranged in 8 columns. You have to finish your answer like this. So this is your answer. Highlight your answers and finish it. Thank you. Hope you know you've got the method of finding the HCF of 2-3 numbers, and a simple application. We'll be doing more. After this, LCM and a few more concepts are there. We'll be again revisiting the same thing with a few more additional word problems. Anyway, you be thorough with this method. Tomorrow we'll discuss one more application which is very, very peculiar to this chapter. Thank you. Wish you all the best.